say what you mean and mean what you say. The collective world is moving towards say what you mean and mean what you say. You are undoubtedly picking up on this in your business activities by noticing, I think I need to do that audit that we talked about. I really don't think that I should be in this room. And when you dig into why am I feeling that way? What is my body telling me? And you're like, oh, the scales are imbalanced. They're not honest here. They could be good people at their core and misguided, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that room is the room you belong in. And by you staying, it means you are overextending yourself. You are overfunctioning. You're over caretaking. You're becoming a battery pack in the room. And I feel like that assessment is so huge right now. This could happen for, I'm getting a really big note from someone's guide. Somebody in here, you for like just life reasons have to do a lot of things virtually. And this is happening in virtual rooms too. So it doesn't just have to be in person, but virtual. So it could be both, right? And so you could ask yourself first, put on your own oxygen mask first. Am I saying what I mean and meaning what I'm saying? And if the answer is yes, I'm being honest, then you can look at the room or the people or whoever, whatever the situation is, and you can say, do they mean what they say and say what they mean? And if the answer is no, even if it's a tiny bit of a no, that's a chance for you to examine it and say, what do I want to do about that? Maybe it just means that you just don't do as much with them. And at least for a quarter, so you can take care of yourself first. And what happens when that happens? When you go through real time and you're like, wow, I suddenly have more money and time and energy and less drama around me to, focus on the things that, are really coming through. Sometimes it can really show you the future of how you want to interact with the world as a business owner. So let's talk about the sort of long arc story with these repeaters. I'm bringing them back this week. We didn't talk about them last week in the quarterly forecasts, but I'm bringing them back this week because we have a bunch of them. We have 5 of Cups. It showed up in the upright position in mid-September, and now it's returned in the reversed aspect. That is definitely movement. That is only like a month's difference. So you went from grief to growth. And this is just me telling you to let that progress really register in your body. That progress and time to let that progress register shows up in your astrology report as well as your tarot. Give yourself time to integrate, like seeing that and feeling it and really understanding, yeah, I did that. I went from grief to growth. And then we have our 6 of Pentacles. That is another repeater, very frequent flyer. It is now in the reversed position. The universe keeps underlining this theme of reciprocity, that you can't pour from an empty cup and you can't receive with a closed fist. So there's this like learning to find just more intuitive and emotional and mental ways of working in the world that are healthier for you.